Hey guys, it is a beautiful, albeit cold January day, and I've been feeling like getting out and going for a bike ride. So I think I'm going to go for a ride around Matsudo, just see what I can find. I've got my camera with me. Don't really know if I'll find anything to take pictures of, but at least I can get out and enjoy the relatively nice weather, and hope you guys will enjoy coming with me while I go for a ride today. This road here is Route 6. It's a very busy road, as you can probably see. It's because it leads directly into Tokyo and goes up for a pretty good ways. It leads to a lot of the bedroom towns here in Chiba, so it stays pretty busy. There's a lot of businesses on this road. I don't really like driving on this road all that much, but I don't have a car right now, so I don't have to worry about it too much. I'm going to be updating my license here soon, and once I update my license, then we can get a car, and I'll have a few more places accessible to me. But for now, I got to go everywhere by bike, and that's actually kind of nice. I like going around on bike, and even once we have a car, I'll still be using my bike a lot. But it will be nice to have a car too, because you know, I can't ride my bike everywhere. Certainly a lot of places out in the countryside that I'd like to get to. I can't really get there right now, not reasonably anyway. So this place right here on the right is a yakiniku place. It's where you cook your own meat at the table, and my family actually went there earlier this week for my wife's and my anniversary, and it was actually pretty good. Definitely not a lot of vegetables, but if you want some meat, that's the place to go. Cross Route 6 here, obviously once the light turns green. Ultimately, what I'm trying to do is to get down to the Edo River and ride on the river wall for a little while. There's some nice views down there and some nice quiet places to go riding. Hopefully it won't be too windy. It can get pretty windy down there, but if it's like it is right now, it should be good. And maybe get some good views looking out over Tokyo today. Maybe even see Mount Fuji. But in order to get where I'm going, I've got to cross the train tracks. There's quite a few footbridges that you can cross the train tracks over. There's one place you can actually go under them, but only a few of them can you really use a bike, so I've got to find some specific places to go to. Okay, now if I can make it through these bars, let's see if I can make it through these bars without getting off my bike. Ooh, it's gonna be tight. I did it. There we go. Now thankfully my bike has a pedal assist. Otherwise I probably wouldn't be able to do this very easily. There you go. There goes the Chiyoda line. Although actually here, it might be the Joban line. It changes depending on where you're at. But, let's see. I don't know if you guys can see here, but this is this little footbridge. And that way, I can't really take my camera off very easily right now, so I'll just come around here maybe. But to the left is Matsudo Station, and to the right goes up to Kashiwa and Abiko, some other quieter places. Here we are. Okay. So that way goes up to Kashiwa and Abiko, but we're going to go down this way and cross this road and get onto some quieter spaces, hopefully. I gotta squeeze through this thing again. Oh, yikes. There we go. Okay. Now there's a lot of traffic coming, so I might need to go up to this thing. I was hoping I could just cross here. Let's see if I can do it. Yeah, there's too many cars coming. I'm gonna have to go up to the crosswalk, which I suppose is probably what I should do anyway, huh? That's okay. Not that anyone's gonna stop for me here either. But at least if I cross here and I get killed, it's somebody else's fault. Not that I'm likely to get killed. Let's turn this down a little bit there. There we go. See a little bit better. Now here we have a little river. I'll tell you what. I'll pull out my phone here and show you guys around that way. Let's see here. There we are. I don't know if this river has a name. Probably does. I don't know it. But very picturesque today. Little puffy clouds there. Down that way is Matsudo Station, where you can see that tower down there. That's the busy part of Matsudo. But as you can probably tell, this is much quieter. So we'll keep riding here. Okay, off we go again. And now it's going to be a little bit quieter, I hope. Again, there might be some busy areas, but it should be fairly quiet down here. Those little drink machines over there, how small they are. I kind of have this weird obsession with drink machines. I don't know why. I like taking pictures of them here. I guess a lot of people do. They're everywhere, ubiquitous. There's some more right there. I love them, especially in the evening though. They cast a really nice light and kind of make for some interesting images, which maybe is why I like them so much, because as a photographer I kind of look for those kind of scenes. Okay, so I'm not 100% sure how to get where I'm wanting to go. Okay, I know where I am now. Okay. Well, I gotta cross this road first. And I push this button here. It says Oshite kudasai, please push. And now it says Omachi kudasai, which means please wait. And sorry for this guy. Made him stop just for me. Kind of rude. But what you gonna do? I gotta cross. Okay. Get off this road before I get killed. Okay. I'll keep going this way. I want to stop and get a drink and a snack at a kombini, a convenience store, 7-Eleven or whatever. But I think there's one further this way that I can go to before I get to the river. So Okay. So this road's a little bit busy again, but thankfully the sidewalk is nice and wide, which is very nice when you're riding your bike on it. But this area is pretty residential, a lot of houses and things, so I guess that makes sense why they would want it to be a little bit more spacious, kind of. Actually, when my family was looking at houses when we moved back, we looked at renting one down this way, but decided against it. Mostly just because it's so far away from everywhere that we really kind of need to be for work and things. Well, let's see if I can cross. I can tell if it's green. Let this guy go first. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to run in here and grab a snack, and I will be right back. Okay, you'll have to wait and see what I got after just a little bit here. I'm going to take it up to the river and hopefully find a good spot to stop at and enjoy that snack. But at least for now, I have a nice hot beverage in my pocket, keeping me a little bit warmer. I'm once again going the wrong way. They probably think I'm just a stupid foreigner, but no. It's just the fastest way for me to get where I'm trying to go. Okay. And now we're very close to the river wall here. Here we are, and you can see Fuji-san just a little bit today. See the sky tree. I'll try to stop here in just a moment. Got to find a clear spot here. Okay, should be able to see it right here. And there's Fuji-san right there, Mount Fuji. See it right off in the distance. I'll zoom in a little bit. That's Mount Fuji right there. It's a little bit cloudy today, but not too bad. And over to the left, there's the sky tree. So that's about what it looks like from Matsudo. And on this side over here, that's Matsudo, all in there. So you can see why this is a good spot to go for a ride. Some nice views, really, from this wall that goes along the river. But we're going to keep riding here because I still have that snack in my pocket, and I'm a little bit hungry, could use a snack here. So see if we can't find a spot. So Matsudo, by the way, is actually a pretty good-sized city. It's about 500,000 people just in Matsudo alone. However, you really can't tell the difference between Matsudo and Ichikawa, which is to the east, and Kashiwa to the north. You really can't tell the difference between the places. So to be totally honest, the whole area, you probably have several million people. Stop again for just a minute here and give you another view of Matsudo. So this is the main area of Matsudo, and you can see the Matsudo Tower there. I don't know if that's really what anybody calls it, but that's what I'm going to call it. Can't really go up, obviously. But you can see all the buildings, but it's actually a pretty well-developed town and pretty compact here in the downtown area of Matsudo. So I think I'm going to take a quick stop over here on the right. Might be able to find a nice place to relax and enjoy my snack. So this bridge here crosses the Edogawa, the Edo River, and leads directly into Tokyo. And on the other side there is Tokyo. There's a little golf course. Well, I should say golf course. It's a driving range on the other side of the river there. And then there's Matsudo off in the distance. So this river here is the dividing point between Chiba Prefecture and Tokyo. Of course, Tokyo proper is still a little ways away from here, but halfway over that bridge marks where you actually enter officially into the Tokyo territory. So this is a really nice spot, very pretty today, and I'm going to enjoy my snack here. So you may be wondering what exactly I got, and I'm going to show you here. It's in my bike basket. And so on the right there is namacha, and that's basically just a hot green tea. You can also buy it cold, but this one is hot. It's cold out, so I figured that made more sense. And then this right here is probably my favorite snack. It's by a company called Lotte, I guess is how you say it. I don't really know, but anyway, it's these chocolate-covered almonds, which I love, and they are definitely delicious. I eat them honestly way too often, but that's what I'm going to enjoy, and going to take in the view here, enjoy the scenery while I enjoy my snack, and then we will get back on to the road and see a little bit more of Matsudo. Well, it seemed like a waste to get this close to Tokyo and not go in, so I figured we'll ride over, check it out a little bit, then come back into Matsudo. Okay, so again, this bridge crosses the Edo River, and that will soon be right beneath us here. We'll take a quick stop here just so you can see a little bit more what it looks like. So it's a pretty nice view up here. You can see Matsudo pretty well, but overall it's pretty much the same as what it was down there. But this is the famous Edo River. So we'll head on now and see what we see on the other side in what is officially Tokyo. So I'm not sure exactly where the line for Tokyo is. Maybe here, this little sign here. I can't really tell. I haven't seen any signs on the bridge, but I'm kind of blocked off a little bit, so I'm not sure. Either way, I'm fairly certain we are in Tokyo at this point. Again, not obviously downtown Tokyo, but this is officially the Tokyo city limits, as it were. And there's actually a really nice park down here that when it comes cherry blossom season, I'll take you guys to for sure. Very pretty. I've been there many times with my family. But I'm not going to go there today because it's winter and there really wouldn't be anything to see. Anyway, this is Tokyo. Can't you tell the difference? It's amazing. like I said, obviously, this is not downtown Tokyo. Tokyo technically isn't really a prefecture exactly. I usually call it Tokyo Prefecture because it's just easier. I'm not really sure what you call it in English. In Japanese, a prefecture is a ken. So like Chiba ken or Okayama ken and places like that. But Tokyo is not Tokyo ken, it's Tokyo to, which basically just means it's the capital. So it's not officially a prefecture, but that's really the easiest way to talk about it. So at any rate, if you want to call it a prefecture, we are within those limits at this point, even if we're not really within the main city. As you can see, there's really not much of a difference between this and Matsudo. In any event, I'm going to turn us around and head back. Just wanted to kind of give you a glimpse of what it looks like over here on the other side. Not really very different. I do look forward to cherry blossom season though, because this park down here, really, really pretty. Definitely worth the visit. I might have a car by that time. That would be nice. I do like riding my bike, but especially on this bike, it's kind of a long ride. There's a lot of road bikes over here on these roads, these river walks. It's a good open space to get some speed, although I will say it's very boring. I actually do some cycling, and I don't have a road bike right now. I used to. I hope to get one at some point, but riding along here, you know, you can get pretty fast, especially if the wind's at your back. But personally, I prefer the mountains, hills, things like that. There's not a whole lot of that around this area. It's pretty flat in the Kanto Plain, but in any event, this is a good spot if you want to get some exercise. Going over that driving range I was talking about. Won't bother showing that to you. Not sure how interesting it would be to see people golfing. Maybe be interesting if I yelled 4. Probably wouldn't make them very happy. Not sure they'd even know what I was saying. I'm not really sure what golf terminology is in Japanese. Probably the same, but I barely know it in English, so really couldn't tell you. Okay. You can get a really good view of the sky tree over here. So as we go this direction, we're actually headed towards Ichikawa, which is, I think I said earlier, the neighboring city. And it's a pretty good sized city too. I think also about 500,000 people. But as we go this direction, we get a little bit closer to the Sky Tree and different views of Tokyo. And this direction also takes us towards Tokyo Bay. If we went on for quite a while, we have to go on for a pretty good ways. I'm not entirely sure how long this particular road goes for. It may go all the way there, I'm not really sure, but try to go past these railroad tracks. See if we can get a better view of the Sky Tree. Comes a train. I'll stop here just a moment so you can see that train go by. I'll slow down at least. And that again is the Chiyoda line, which I guess now has become the Joban line. It actually, so it's the Joban line up until you get basically into the tunnels in downtown Tokyo, and then it becomes the Chiyoda line there. So it's the same train, just a different name. So if you go down this way a little ways, you get to a place called Yagiri no Watashi. And Yagiri no Watashi is actually a old wooden boat they use, and they cross the river here. I mean, the boat's not called Yagiri no Watashi. Yagiri is a part of town here, and Watashi means crossing, so it's basically Yagiri crossing, but they use an old boat and they cross the Edo River, and they go to a town. Now I may get this wrong. I think the town is called Shibamata, maybe. I don't 100% remember, something like that. Anyway, it's an old town on the other side. I've only been there once with some friends. Stop here for a second though, because you can kind of see we're out in a little bit more of the countryside here. I guess countryside is relative, but so you can see all the fields here. Various kinds of crops in this area, but just a small section of town that they use for growing stuff. On the other side here though, you can see the Sky Tree pretty clearly today. Got a very nice view, and got a golf course here. They actually put lots of golf courses along the riverside because this is really some of the only space that you can do it at. So you'll see lots of golf courses along the river, but pretty nice view here today too. So the river crossing I was talking about is right down here. You can easily get there from here. Obviously not going to be crossing there today, but in fact I'm going to turn around here. But like I said, maybe someday I'll come down here and use the boat again. It was pretty nice when I did that before. I'll have to go with my family. At that time I was here on a business trip doing a photography job for a company called Japan Travel. So I was by myself that time. So I'd definitely like to take my family there sometime, maybe when things get a little bit better and the virus isn't spiking so much, because it is pretty crowded down there. It can get pretty crowded, so it might be good to wait a little while. Also might be nicer when it's not so cold. Well, I think I'm going to head back into Matsudo now. It's getting close to dinner time, so I'm going to head back and have dinner. But I hope you guys enjoyed coming with me today to explore a little bit. And hopefully soon here I will have a little bit more interesting content and try to get out and do some more shooting. But hopefully you enjoyed this and kind of getting a little bit of a tour around the area some on this bike ride today. Thanks for coming along with me, guys. I'll see you next time.